Hey everybody, I just want to share something to you. A few days ago, we had a Bible study and we were asked, was there a moment in your life that you've experienced peace? Because we were talking about Advent, you know, how the Advent candles, love, joy, peace, hope, and we were talking about peace. And a lot of my church mates were saying, oh, yeah, you know, when we went to see the mountains or when we went go to the waters, it's so calm and peaceful. Even Tom shared about his experience at the Grand Canyon, how he felt peace, you know, because it's so huge and so big and everything was calm and surreal and serene. And so he said, I felt peace. That has been cooking in my head because I'm like, you know, my concept of peace was kind of like different from you guys. And the only thing I could think of was this time when a few years ago, Tom's health started to decline. His eyesight was failing, you know, and we didn't have any insurance for him. Um, Money was tight. We were living paycheck to paycheck, like literally. We're supposed to be always on the red. I was the only one working. There was no extra money coming in. And then it was Christmas time, and our car broke. Yeah, car broke. And my coworker was asking me, "How are you doing?" You know, I commute 2 hours one way just to go from Baldwin Park to Sun Valley. And sometimes going back home, it's even worse, you know. And so she was asking me, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." "Ay, Johnny May, that's too much." And in my head, I was like, you know what? A normal person with this situation, with my husband, health failing, money tight, car broken down, during the time of Christmas season, I should be freaking out. And I told my coworker, yeah, I should freak out. I should like go cuckoo and go crazy, go loca. But I wasn't. I was like, oh well. That was the that was the attitude that I have. I'm like, what what can I do? There's nothing I can do. And and I'm thinking like maybe I'm starting to get used to it. Maybe I'm starting to become numb to my trials and tribulation. And then I remembered a Bible verse that says in John 14:27, peace I leave with you. My perfect peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Do not let your heart be troubled, nor let it be afraid. Let my perfect peace calm you in every circumstance and give you courage and strength for every challenge. I believe during that time when my world is caving in and I'm still able to go to work and do praise and worship and, you know, functioning, I think, I really think that is the peace of God that is holding me and keeping me sane, if I am sane, you know, keeping me moving forward. And if God has given me that peace, then I know He's gonna give me peace as we face through these crazy times. And perhaps that's something that you need, you know. Sometimes peace doesn't mean that your trials are over. I always imagine um, the story when the disciples of Jesus were caught in that storm and they found Jesus sleeping. I always imagine myself if I would be in that situation and they're freaking out upstairs, I'll probably go downstairs and then just try to snuggle with Jesus. I might be like freaking out and so afraid, but I'm like, well, if you're gonna drown, if I'm gonna drown, you're gonna drown too because I'm with you, you know. But that's the kind of peace that God wants us to have um, in the midst of this trial, in the midst of this tribulation. So yeah, for that day, for that night, Tom still wanted to pick me up because that he always liked picking me up. And I said, "How could you pick me up? You have no car. The car's broken." And then what he did is he went and walked from our house to the train station, and then from the train station he went to Burbank, and I met him up there and went back home. You know, that was our that was our Christmas thing. But yeah, the peace of God.